Welcome back, Awakened Ones. Today is a beautiful ass day to be alive and make this the best day of your life. Yes, bypass everything that's going on in our world today because we're about to dive deep into our own spirits. Because today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips on how to bless your life to allow in what you deserve. So stay tuned until the very end because I'm going to be sharing with you key components that could keep you in faith, not only during these times, but to just believe in yourself for the rest of your fucking existence the way that you deserve to. So, let's get to it. Woo! Awaken Ones, let's shake out this energy because we've just been living in fear for too long. Now is the time to just trust in your faith and trust in yourself and know that you do have the power to create positive change in your life. But you've been on this journey with me so far. I love you dearly and so appreciative of you and your support. And honestly, I just love you for the fact that you're showing up and wanting to better yourself so you can be the best version that Divine wants you to be. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany Fontanez, and what I do is I assist people in awakening to their power so they can find their infinite love within. On this channel, I speak about metaphysical, spirituality, self-development content, astrology, aliens, esoteric things that are beyond the human mind and the human eye, because we're just more than physical. But enough of that. Welcome. I love you dearly, and I want this to be the best day of your fucking life. But before we get into this video, smack that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button so you'll be notified when I post videos, which is sometimes 3 times out the week, but I'm doing it out of inspiration, because when I take immediate action out of inspiration, I'm just a perfect vessel to God to use to give you the best wisdom that you need. Oh, and lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post daily for your own betterment and upliftment so you can walk on your spiritual journey with more enlightenment and unconditional love for who you are and for who you are meant to be. Oh, Awakened Ones, I'm feeling fucking good today. Only because I'm seeing the good in everything of life. These past 2 weeks have been transformational for me, only because I've allowed myself to want to commit to my joy and just not let the conditional world get to me anymore. And this is what we're going to talk about today. Today, Awake Ones, we're going to talk about 3 tips on how to bless your life so you can allow in what you deserve. This is so important, key components right now, because a lot of people feel like they're limitless, like they're limit. Like they still hold on to these certain beliefs that make them reside in habitual fear to the point they don't even know how to get out their own darkness. And this is why this has to happen, because even though we're in a tight space right now in quarantine, it's a beautiful moment that Divine wants to start doing work within you, because now is the time for observation. It's the time to really analyze what makes you come alive. Because for a long time we have been living in a state of lies. We've been wearing a veil that's just been feeding us a ton of lies. And I'm not talking about the government, I'm not talking about the conditional world. I'm talking about how much we believed in our outer world to the point we forgot that we are existence to this world as well. We have lived in so much for the outer world, but we never lived or feel alive for ourselves. And it's a perfect moment to figure out, to go within your heart and just to expand the love within your heart and just to really listen to what you truly desire rather than thinking what you need to survive. Because it's not time for surviving anymore. It's time for thriving. So Awaken Ones, let's start with the first tip. And the first tip is of how to allow what you deserve into your life. So you bless your life with this one tip by giving yourself permission. You guys, this has been a huge game changer, not only into my physical life, but into my spiritual life and energetically to me. For a long time, or maybe even you, a lot of people, we go through life with this continuous rut. And we limit ourselves by having these set of rules, by listening to the story in our minds. We're too much in our mind, you guys, to the point that we're so involved in this story that the mind could create its own prison. It's how powerful it is. But that's not where you want to go. We don't allow ourselves permission to open our hearts and feel the gentleness of what worthiness is. Worthy of feeling peace, worthy of feeling ease, worthy of feeling love, worthy of feeling trust. Trusting that good things can happen for you, or trusting the fact that you can trust in your decisions that are going to lead you on the golden path to what you truly deserve. So what I do now, this has been transformational since I've been implementing this for the past 2 weeks. You could use this in any way possible. For me, I wanted to aim more my focus, because you know where focus goes, energy flows. So I wanted to put my focus more on what I wanted and what I wanted to manifest, or what I want to embody. So for like my affirmations, for a good 30 minutes, I will repeat my affirmations and see how long I can really focus on my affirmation with the elevated emotion. And I do this, before I do that, I tell myself, I give myself permission to allow this. And even when I want to feel love and knowing that there's numbness, it's that metal shield that's trying to hide me from the gentleness of love that divine has for me. You know, sometimes I have to tell myself, I give myself permission to let my heart be open to feel this love that God does have for me. So you guys, you can implement this in your life by, before you go into something and you're starting to feel doubt, or if you're starting to not believe in yourself, or if you're starting to have those set of rules tell you you aren't good enough or you're unworthy of this, just stop and tell yourself, I allowed these thoughts, but I do allow these thoughts to flee away because they don't serve me anymore. So I allow myself to feel good. I allow myself to allow good things. I just give myself permission to feel good. I give myself permission to think a different thought. I give myself permission to walk away. I give myself permission to say no and not feel guilty. Anytime you feel that your energy is going to get interrupted or disrupted by something that doesn't benefit you, and you feel that internally, give yourself permission to do whatever it is that benefits you in such a beautiful, constructive manner. Guys, this is a powerful tool, because I realize when you give yourself permission, you will allow yourself to move in different ways you never moved before, because you're not listening to those set of rules. You're listening to what your heart desires, and you're worthy of everything that your heart desires. So that's the first tip. Giving yourself permission to do whatever it is that benefits you for your highest divine good. All right. Tip number 2. I wrote this down. I forgot. I always gotta write shit down. I forget. Such good shit. All right. Tip number 2. Ooh, this one's a good one. Tip number 2. To bless your life in order to allow everything that you deserve. Tip number 2 is that forgiveness. You have to forgive your past self for those decisions. You have to forgive that pain or that trauma that made you believe that you are unworthy of everything that you desire. And I know, you guys, I've been through rape. I've been through manipulation. I've been through people dictating me. I've been through a lot of dark things in my life. And I didn't know how to forgive. And I didn't want to forgive to let go. I want to forgive so I can learn how to love things unconditionally without feeling shameful of it. You guys, the reason why I'm telling you that you have to forgive your past self is because your past self didn't know better. And we think what we've done in the past is going to happen in our future. And we're so fearful of those decisions that we don't trust ourselves. But you have to forgive your past self and not feel shameful of it. Forgive your past self with compassion, because when you can do this, you will not see your past decisions or your past self as a mistake or as someone who didn't know how to make healthy decisions. You're going to look at your past self with such humility and unconditional love, because that person is the reason why you're still alive today. That person who went through that trauma, who almost killed themselves, like for me, I went through trauma. That person who almost killed herself. That person who almost sold herself just for money because she was so desperate for her, because she didn't have no one to support her or no one to believe in her. You know, you guys, this is real stuff. I looked at my past self as a representation of my stepping stone to be why God created me. And I want you guys to implement that. You implement forgiveness by allowing yourself to feel your emotions, to allow your thoughts to just reside where they are without attaching yourself to it. And when you could do this with compassion, you guys, you'll be more gentle with yourself. And yourself deserves gentleness. We're so quick to want to give, but we never give to ourselves. We want to make other people feel good, but why don't we allow ourselves to feel good? So, you guys, you can forgive yourself by looking at your past self, by looking at your past decisions, by looking around you and saying, you know what? I want to forgive because I want to be here for myself. I want to forgive because I want to know what love is within myself. I want to forgive because I do not want to have any disruption in my peace. So forgiveness, you guys, is such a humbling way to find compassion for yourself, because you embody a frequency where you can move through life not feeling shameful of who you are because of what happened to you or what you have done in your past. You will walk around feeling so privileged to be who God made you to be. And this temple that you're living in right now, it's an honor to have. It's an honor to live in it. It's an honor to serve it. And you should feel that way. Because 1, you can't change the past. 2, you can't change who you are or as you look. And 3, you do have the power to create positive change in your life. But you gotta change your old story. You gotta change your old story into one that's going to make you feel alive and happy to be yourself and just grateful to have this life. So you guys, you implement forgiveness by wanting yourself to be happy. Now last and final tip. This one has been a powerful key component for me. Since I've been, not only my business is thriving, I'm interacting with a lot more people, you know, a lot of things are picking up because of my energy is just rising so fucking high, and I'm just so damn grateful and happy to be alive. It's the best day of my damn life. But the last and third tip of how to bless your life to allow in everything that you deserve is that third, you gotta commit. This is a huge thing. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this because we're so comfortable, and you know, going to work and then coming back home and then just paying the bill. You know, we're comfortable. We're comfortable with letting these same emotions take over us. We're comfortable with the energy that we reside in, even though we're not happy with it. We're comfortable, you guys. If you want not only to create positive change in your life, but if you want to feel fucking joyful to the point you feel so in love with your life, you gotta commit to being the best version of yourself every day. That's how you bless your life. Because here's the thing. This is coming from the heart. I'm real with myself, so I'm gonna be real with you. God helps those that help themselves. Just plain and simple. You can't expect good things if you're expecting the worst. You can't want to be happy if you're not willing to find ways to cultivate happiness for yourself. You guys, we want so many things in life, and we do whatever we can to learn about the law of attraction and how to manifest. But you guys, we're so focused on the desired outcome, but we're not enjoying the journey, meaning the process of elevating. Oh, beautiful, beautiful yellow black butterfly. Joy. Let me get right back into this. What was I just saying? I remember this. I got this. But yeah. Okay, there we go. We have to allow ourselves, give ourselves permission to commit to who we want to be, to commit to joy, to commit to being the best version of ourselves. Because here's the thing I've learned, guys. When you commit to your bliss, you could commit to God. And not only that, most of your commitments are not even yours. They're God's commitments. It's God's messages embedded in your mind to tell you, you know, you should do this. If you want this, I'm giving you the way. I'm showing you the path. You can do this. Someone's gardening. It's a beautiful ass day. They take really well care of this park. I really appreciate that. But you guys, you have to commit. You can't expect change from the same results. That's insanity, like Albert Einstein says. But you can expect change when you want to wake up every day and want to take forth that action, want to get up and disrupt that energy that doesn't uplift you. Because commitment is about getting up and trying. But here's the thing, it gets easier when you keep trying. Most people want to learn about law of attraction and they give up immediately when they don't get it instantly. Because you guys, this is an energetic world and we're energy. Yes, your bliss compensates. Your bliss will attract you, make you a magnet to attract things that you desire. But that's the thing, a lot of people don't want to commit to their bliss. They don't want to commit to their joy. And joy and gratitude and bliss, that's the highest frequency. The highest frequency to the point you're one with God, and therefore you don't need anything. And that's when everything, an avalanche of abundance just pours into your life. But you guys, here's what I want to tell you. People who can allow the avalanche of abundance into their life, they commit. They commit to their bliss. They commit to waking up every day and saying, I choose to make this the best day of my life. Like me. I've been committing so hard to my business, so hard to everything, to the point I'm getting paid for my services. Like, it's all because I decided to get up and say, you know what? Universe, I want this, this, this. Show me how to get this, this, this. How to lead me that way. And you guys, I just follow that. I just follow that impulse. I follow that energy. And I do it with the state of, you know what? I deserve this. I'm worthy of this. I'm allowing this. So you know what, God? Bless my life because I'm blessing my life with taking action. God, bless my blessings because I know I'm creating positive change in my life to allow them in. So you guys, how can you implement commitment? You implement commitment by just simply making a choice. It's all about decision. We make making decisions so difficult to the point we're so indecisive. Get out your own mind, get rid of that old story, allow yourself permission to go within your heart to figure out what you want. And you guys, commit to being that best version of you. When you have that vision in your mind, commit to that and bypass anything that's a distraction that's not going to benefit where you want to go. You guys, commitment is the most powerful tool because guess what? When you commit to yourself, you commit to God. And guess what happens? God's like, here you go. There you go. There you go. Bless him. Bless him. Bless him. You deserve this. You're working. You deserve this. Guys, I just want you to know. Commitment is not always about taking action on what you desire. Commitment is always about energetically getting into alignment with your joy. That's commitment. The only thing I want to teach you guys is that you deserve to be happy. The only thing I want you guys to remember is that you deserve to be loved. But it all starts with you. You loving you, you believing in you, you trusting you, you having faith in you. And you knowing that you have guides and angels all around you supporting you and giving you everything you need to get what you want. So you guys, no matter what, you are taken care of. It's just a matter of you gotta commit to wanting to receive everything that you deserve, that you know that you deserve in your heart. But you gotta feel worthy of that. And how do you feel worthy? By committing. By committing and keeping your standards so high. Because I've learned, you guys, when you keep your standards so high as in, I deserve this, I deserve this, I deserve this, I don't deserve that. Guess what? Uni is gonna match up with that. So you guys, commit. When you commit to God. That's how it works. It's getting too close, but I'll see you on the next one, guys. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button. Lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post daily for your betterment and upliftment. And if you're wanting to schedule an appointment with me on energetic healing, on getting into alignment with your emotions, or honestly just wanting some guidance on your spiritual journey, there will be a link at the bottom where you can go on my Instagram page and direct message me personally so we can schedule an appointment today so we can transform your life, so you can get on that divine golden path, not only being the best version of yourself, not only to receive everything that you desire and allow it in, but so we can just make your joy a fucking priority. Until then, I love you guys, I adore you all, and have a blissful ass fucking day, week, wherever you are. Till then, I'll see you in the next one.